All right, so today we're diving into what we thought was going to be a straightforward look at Vivian Tu's huge bestseller, Rich AF, or as it's known in some places, What My Rich Friend Taught Me. You know the one. It's all about flipping your money mindset to start building some serious wealth. We were totally geared up to break down all those juicy financial tips.
So, we got our hands on a digital copy, all set to unpack the big lessons on money, freedom, and how you can build the life you've always wanted. Yeah, our whole plan for today was to get deep into personal finance.
But, well, that's not exactly what happened. As soon as we opened the file, before we even got to the first page of the actual book, we found something else. Something that was definitely not written by the author.
Yeah, this is what we saw. This block of text, just inserted right there at the very beginning. It's talking about, platform support, no fees, different file types. I mean, this is obviously not part of the book. And just like that, our whole focus shifted. It went from how do you get rich to what in the world is this?
And honestly, that's what this whole breakdown is actually about now. We're going to have to put the financial advice on the back burner for a minute because we're going on a little investigation into this digital artifact, this mysterious message that's literally embedded inside the book file.
So yeah, that's the real question we're tackling. What is this message actually trying to tell us? Who put it here and why? Let's dig in and break it down.
Okay, we're going to go through this thing line by line, almost like digital forensics, to piece together the story it's telling. And trust me, it's a pretty fascinating peek into how digital stuff travels and, gets changed online. Right off the bat, the way they frame this is so important. It claims the file is and I'll say the term, 공유提供. Basically, that means a public service. So think about that. This isn't being presented as, piracy. It's positioned as a kind, helpful act, a freebie for the public good.
And here's the main hook, right? The core sales pitch. The message is super clear. No need to pay the original website price. Plus, no handling fees. I mean, that is a direct appeal right to your wallet, plain and simple.
But it doesn't stop there. Let's look at the features, because this is where they really build their case. See, it's not just free. They're selling it like it's a premium product. It works on all your devices, you get both PDF and EPUB files, and it's perfect for your Kindle. They even go so far as to claim it's the latest and most complete version out there. Pretty bold.
So, the big question is, who's taking credit for this generous public service? Well, the text doesn't hide it. The message is basically signed, if you will, by a group calling themselves Taiwan Books. Okay, let's just lay it all out. The who? That's Taiwan Books. The what? A free, supposedly high-quality, full version of the book. And the how? Through their Telegram channel, and they even give you the handle to join. It's amazing, really. It's a surprisingly complete, self-contained advertisement. This small chunk of text, it actually tells us about the secret life of this digital file. It didn't just magically appear on our computer. Nope, it went on a whole journey before it ever got to someone like you or me. And here's what that journey probably looked like. Step 1, the official book gets published. Step 2, someone creates a digital version, maybe scanning it or getting the source file. But step 3, that's the key part. That's when Taiwan Books slips their message in. And finally, step 4, this new modified file gets sent out into the world on platforms like Telegram. So, after all of that, what's the big takeaway here? It's kind of funny, right? We came here looking for advice on how to manage our money, and instead, we got a crash course in digital distribution.
I mean, this one sentence really sums up their whole strategy. It's how they see themselves, or at least how they want you to see them. It's their claim to legitimacy, framing what they do as a public service. And in doing that, they turn a simple book file into a walking advertisement for their entire channel.
And all of this leaves us with one last really important question to chew on. When we get something for free online, it's so easy to just focus on the thing we got, right? The book, the movie, whatever. But what this little discovery shows is that there's often another layer, a message, a brand, maybe even an agenda hiding right there in plain sight. So what's the real story behind the digital stuff we use every day? Definitely something to think about.